Robbie? Is that, wait, what?
Cobra Kai. Kidding you.
Now, for those of you wondering what the heck that was my first reaction to seeing these Cobra Kai Season 5 photos, so I hope you got a kick out of that. Bonsai! I'm the Cobra Kai Kid, and we have a bunch of new Cobra Kai Season 5 photos. Finally! We've been waiting for months to get Season 5 stuff. Ever since that teaser that came out in May, we really haven't gotten anything. So now to get all these photos dropping literally out of nowhere, it's amazing. And now we know that we're going to be getting more and more content because Cobra Kai Season 5 is less than a month away. So we can definitely expect more teases, more interviews, and most importantly, that beautiful official trailer that we've all been waiting for. But for now, we have a bunch of new photos from the new season. These photos are actually insane, and I can't wait to talk about it because there is a lot to take away. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so our first photo is of the brand new character in Season 5, Sensei Kim Daon, who will be a sensei in the Cobra Kai dojo alongside Terry Silver. And here we can see her in one of the brand new dojos that Silver has built. She's in fighting position. This scene is probably Sensei Kim Daon teaching her students a lesson. Now, when Kim Daon was first announced to be in Cobra Kai, they revealed that she was a sensei from South Korea, where Kim Sung-young, the founder of Cobra Kai, was from. And I actually made a video of how I think Sensei Kim Daon will be related to Kim Sung-young, the founder of Cobra Kai. So if you want to check out that video, make sure to click the card in the top right corner of the screen right now. Now, this photo definitely caught me off guard when I saw it for the first time. Here we can see Devon Lee training with Cobra Kai. If you guys remember, Devon was the first and only female student in Eagle Fang, and she made it to the quarterfinals of the All Valley tournament. And ironically enough, she lost to Tori Nichols, and now here she is training in Cobra Kai alongside Tori, the same person who beat her. So I guess Devon's philosophy is, if you can't beat him, join him. I'm actually super excited to see Devon in Cobra Kai, and I think Tori is going to take on that mentor role to Devon, just like Robbie did with Kenny in Season 4. Okay, this photo is absolutely hilarious. We know that Johnny and Robbie are in Mexico because of the Mexican food truck behind them. We have Johnny and Robbie celebrating. Everyone else in the background looks shocked. And we could see Robbie is sitting at a table and it looks like there's some milk in front of him. And then we can see some cash on the table. So my theory with this scene is that it's going to take place before Johnny and Robbie actually find Miguel. So Johnny and Robbie did some sort of drinking competition. Maybe what they're drinking is really spicy or disgusting. Whatever it is, Robbie won and him and Johnny are cheering. And it's just so heartfelt to see this. My theory with this is that Johnny and Robbie are looking for Miguel, and obviously they have no idea where he is and they need information. So maybe there was someone there who had information and they decided to do this bet. And the bet was that if Johnny and Robbie won, that this person would have to give them the information they were looking for in order to find Miguel. And maybe the other guy wanted Johnny and Robbie's money or something. And it's pretty obvious here that Johnny and Robbie ultimately win. I feel like the other guy probably like passed out or fell on the floor or something crazy because of that woman next to Johnny, her reaction over here. So that's my theory. And I'm very looking forward to seeing this scene. I think it's going to be very heartfelt. And I think this is going to be one of the first scenes that really bring Johnny and Robbie together and kind of unite them and give them that father-son bonding that we've all been dying to see in Cobra Kai. In this photo, we have Daniel Larusso. It looks like he's sitting on one of the lounge chairs outside his house. Maybe he's relaxing by the pool. And he's got 2 drinks in his hand, probably one for him and his wife, Amanda, I would imagine. It's always interesting to see photos like this because with the soul of the valley on the line, I mean, I don't know how much time you have for relaxation. And here it looks like Daniel and Amanda are going to take a nice break from everything. But bro, like, you gotta stop Silver. But I guess, you know, everyone needs a break. So maybe that's what this is, or maybe they're just getting ready to cause havoc on Terry and Cobra Kai. So I don't know, but it's nice to see Daniel with a smile on his face. Okay, with this, we've actually seen this scene in the Cobra Kai Season 5 teaser trailer, but now we have a brand new look at it. So we could see Kenny in the very front, in the middle. He's going to be one of the big focuses this season, I believe. And then next to him, we have Kyler. So it's going to be Kenny, Kyler, Tori, and now we know Devon pretty much being the main students of Cobra Kai who we're familiar with. Maybe they'll add some new characters, but for now, those are the 4 main people that we have. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the Cobra Kai side of it because Cobra Kai is pretty badass after all. I mean, look at that. Look at the geese. Like, they all just badass. In our next photo, we have Carmen Diaz and Amanda Larusso in the Larusso house. Amanda is on the phone, and both Amanda and Carmen are looking at the same spot. Both look shocked and confused, so who knows what they're looking at. The 2 of them are wearing dresses. It looks like they're about to go out somewhere, maybe on a double date with Daniel and Johnny. We shall see. Now, this photo is pretty amazing. Here we have Terry Silver offering a drink to Amanda Larusso, Daniel's wife. Now, in the Cobra Kai Season 5 trailer that we got back in May, Daniel told Amanda, "I know firsthand that Silver isn't afraid of putting kids in harm's way, and that's why I have to take him down." When he says that line to Amanda, he's dressed up like he's ready to go out, and Amanda is wearing the same exact dress, which means both those scenes are correlated, and I think that scene is going to happen before this. Now, my theory with this is that Terry Silver is hosting a party or a get-together at his house, and I think Daniel and Amanda are going to kind of infiltrate. So I think Amanda right now is distracting Silver, and possibly at the same time, you have Daniel snooping around his house, maybe looking for something that he can find and use to take down Silver and Cobra Kai, like get some dirt on him. Silver has a big grin on his face like he always does as he's offering Amanda a drink, you know, trying to play her up, and then Amanda just like she's just like so skeptical of him. You're not like Kreese. You're a different guy, and I'm onto you. You know, you could smile, you could give me a drink, you could act all nice, but you know, I know that there's something up with you, and I'm not gonna let you fool me. That's pretty much the face that she has here. So this is going to be a great scene because we've seen how Amanda has interacted with Kreese, which was literally just freaking slapping him. It'll be interesting to see Amanda and Silver's first interaction. Who would have thought that we would have gotten this interaction? I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm also excited to see where Daniel is at this moment. Okay, now I know I said a lot of these photos are crazy, but this photo is one of the craziest. I mean, here we have Dimitri, Robbie, we're going to get to that, Anthony, Hawk, Mitch, Sam, Nate, Chris, and then next to Mitch and behind Hawk, we can see a pair of sneakers. I believe that's Bert. I just don't think we could see him because Hawk is blocking him, but I think that's Bert. Now, there's a bunch of things to take away from this photo, so let's just get to all of it. The first and the biggest thing is Robbie. Dude, he's in Miyagi-Do. Like, that's a big thing that I am so surprised that they revealed in this photo. Like, not even the trailer, a photo. And listen, we knew this would kind of happen. I mean, at least I knew. I don't think it's the most unpredictable, shocking thing. Like, Robbie joined Miyagi-Do? Like, no, like, we knew he was ultimately going to come back. Like that, you know, they were setting that up after he left Cobra Kai to be with Johnny. We knew he was going to come back. But, you know, you still want to save that. And, you know, you don't want to just show that off in the photo because that's a big moment. So, honestly, I was shocked, a little disappointed that they would just reveal this in a throwaway photo. But maybe they're showing us this photo to kind of misdirect or throw us off on what Robbie's arc is going to be in season 5. But I kind of think this is giving it away right here. You know, Robbie's going to go to Mexico with Johnny, and then he's going to come back and ultimately join Miyagi-Do. So I would have preferred to wait and see that in the actual show and not see that in a photo or a trailer. But I do think we're going to get some more surprises with Robbie ahead. I don't think this is the biggest surprise and they just revealed it right here. I think there will be more, hopefully, because I am very shocked that they revealed that. The next big thing here is Anthony. Finally, Anthony Larusso is joining Miyagi-Do. He's joining the karate battle. Like, I've been waiting for that since season 1. Ever since season 1, I've always said Anthony Larusso is one of the best characters on the show. And then in season 2, they didn't use him at all. I was like, what? Like, dude, he was so funny. He had so much potential. He's the son of Daniel Larusso, the freaking Karate Kid. And then in season 3, he had one scene. And it was literally, Anthony, go wait in the car. And I'm like, bro, This is the son of the Karate Kid. Even Mr. Miyagi, when he wrote that letter to Daniel, he said, Sam makes me feel like a grandpa, not Anthony. So Anthony's just been so disrespected. And in season 4, it was so awesome seeing him have that big role, but he still wasn't a part of the whole karate battle. But now here we have him finally joining Miyagi-Do. It's about time. His character is really coming full circle, and I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to see his skill level. Like, is he going to be a really good karate student? Is he going to be trash? Like, I'm excited to see whatever it is. The next big thing we have here is Eli's hair. We can see he's starting to grow out the mohawk again. Obviously, his hair is too short to get that full mohawk, but you can see the kind of the spike. He's trying to grow it out. Honestly, I would have preferred if Eli had what Jacob's hair looks like right now, which is kind of like mine. It's just like kind of like messy. Like, I feel like that would have been cool. I'm not too big of a fan of this little mohawk here, but you know, it's all right. It's just a little nitpick. I'm sure it'll be good. And another big thing with this photo is we have almost every character here except for one prominent character who's very obviously missing, and that is Miguel Diaz. Where the heck is Miguel? Miguel would obviously be a part of this dojo, right? Especially if Sam's there, if Eli is there, Dimitri. Now, I don't think there's too much to read into with Miguel not being in this scene. I think ultimately he will join this dojo, but for now, he's probably off with Johnny doing something, so I just don't think he's going to be in this scene, but he will be joining this dojo. But it'll be interesting to see where Miguel is, why isn't he here, and what is he doing? Okay, so in our next photo, we have Tori Nichols walking into the brand new Cobra Kai dojo, and she's holding the All Valley Tournament trophy that she won in the girls division. We can see in this photo, she is not wearing her karate gi, and she's looking pretty mad at Terry Silver, who is standing in the foreground with his arms crossed. He's probably in the middle of teaching a lesson. And what I think is happening here is that Tori, after knowing that Terry Silver cheated and rigged the All Valley tournament in her favor, she's bringing the trophy to him. And I think she's going to say, you know what you did wasn't right. I don't deserve this trophy. And, you know, maybe she even like threatens to quit Cobra Kai, but then I think ultimately he's going to convince her that, you know, you have to stay. You know, you're the top pupil. Maybe he'll use her mother's situation against her, saying, if you don't tell anybody about what I did, or if you stay in Cobra Kai, you know, I'll support you and your family. Pretty much saying, I will keep your mom alive with my money if you stay in Cobra Kai. Whatever method Silver uses to convince Tori to stay, I definitely think that will be the interaction. I'm definitely looking forward to the Tori and Silver relationship in season 5, and hopefully we get some more exploration on that. Now, in this next photo, we have Miguel and Robbie at a water park. This is after the whole Mexico storyline when they're going to be back in the valley. And we've seen this scene in the Cobra Kai season 5 trailer where Miguel and Robbie pushed each other, and then Miguel said, we're not friends. And then Robbie said, we never will be. And, you know, you had Johnny standing there too. So Johnny is going to be involved in this scene at some point. Now, we have this lifeguard in the middle who looks like he's separating Miguel and Robbie, who are both staring each other down. Maybe they were about to get into a fight and this lifeguard was separating the two of them. Now, my theory as to why Robbie and Miguel are at a water park is I think Johnny is trying to bring them together and he's trying whatever he can. So I think Johnny told Miguel, hey, let's go to the water park, not telling him that Robbie would be there. And I think Johnny told Robbie, hey, let's go to the water park, not telling him that Miguel would be there. And they both got there. They both didn't know that the other was going to be there. And that's why there's all this tension. I think this will be Johnny's failed attempt at bringing both Miguel and Robbie together. Here we go. The biggest photo yet. Sean Kanan, who plays Mike Barnes from the Karate Kid Part 3, making his triumphant return to Cobra Kai Season 5. We've all been waiting for Sean Kanan to return to the Karate Kid franchise ever since Cobra Kai Season 1. And then when we had that scene at the end of Season 4 where Terry Silver told Kreese, don't worry, I'm sure I could dig up an old friend or two to help out with Cobra Kai while you deal with your legal problems. You know, we know he was talking about Mike Barnes. And here we can see Barnes in action, in fighting position, you know, karate's bad boy. It looks like the karate's never left him. He's always had it. It's still there. And oh man, this is freaking exciting to see. I'm so excited to see Mike Barnes return in Cobra Kai. Now in this photo, it looks like Mike is in a restaurant. There's some couches, tables, and behind him, that looks like a bar. And Mike is wearing a very nice suit. Now, if you look at the bottom right of the screen, you can see what looks to be someone's shoulder. This person is wearing black. And who do we know that usually wears black? Terry Silver. So my theory is that this is going to be the first meeting of Terry Silver and Mike Barnes since Karate Kid Part 3. I think this is Silver coming to Mike, who is in a restaurant, to ask him to come back to Cobra Kai. And Mike might be reacting like, what the heck are you doing here? Or he might get startled by Silver and just like, get right into fighting position. But either way, it looks like even after all these years, Mike has still been doing karate and it's still a big part of his life. And we can see on his hand, it looks like he has a wedding ring on. So I think Mike actually might be married. And what I think would be even cooler is if he had kids. Like imagine Mike Barnes, he moved on from all that karate bad boy stuff. Maybe he still does karate, but now he's moved on and has a family, he has kids. I think that would be a really interesting aspect to explore because characters from the original Karate Kid, such as Komiko, Chozen, Kreese, Silver, none of them were married. None of them had any kids. So I think it would just be more interesting instead of just saying Mike has no kids, no wife, and doing the same thing that you did with all these other characters, do something new. Make Mike married, have kids. Like that would be really interesting. And then also to see the conflict of like, should I come back to Cobra Kai and do something evil, even though, I have this family and I'm trying to be a good role model to my family, but then Cobra Kai is evil. Like, that would be a really interesting storyline to see with Mike Barnes. Like that would be really, really cool. Hopefully they go down that road. Now, this next photo is fan fiction come to life. Here we have Johnny Lawrence, Daniel Larusso, and Chozen Taguchi all together, all what looks to be at the Miyagi-Do dojo. Look at them. Like, they're all wearing these, like, similar jumpsuits, all looking so badass, especially Chozen. I mean, Chozen just always looks badass. Johnny's got the headband on. Daniel's just chilling there in the middle. Now, the biggest question mark about this picture in particular is who are all these people behind Daniel, Chozen, and Johnny? You have these 4 men dressed in suits. You have this one woman who's also dressed very nicely. They're all standing behind Daniel, Johnny, and Chozen. It looks like they're all observing something that is going on. And obviously, they're not all talking to each other. It looks like they're observing something that's going on in front of them. And we can see a little bit of someone's blue shirt over here. So I think they're all watching the Miyagi-Do Eagle Fang students doing some of their training. But why? This is a bit of a long shot theory, but my guess is that there's going to be a national tournament, like maybe something not just in the Valley where it's the All Valley tournament, but something across the country. And you're going to have Cobra Kai entering this and also Johnny, Daniel, and Chozen's dojo. Maybe the people behind Daniel, Johnny, and Chozen are a part of this national tournament committee, and maybe they're all at the Miyagi-Do dojo to see if Daniel, Johnny, and Chozen's students are eligible to compete in this big tournament. Definitely a lot of question marks with this photo, but I'm excited to see where they take it. And in our final photo, we have Johnny, who's dressed up as Maverick from Top Gun, and he's standing right at Carmen's doorway looking at her. And he's probably doing this just to get a kick out of her, because in season 4, he specifically told Carmen that Tom Cruise was the worst and that you can't call yourself a Maverick. So here he is dressing up as Maverick, and Carmen says she loved Tom Cruise, so he's probably doing this just to make her smile and impress her and get a laugh out of her. Johnny's just the romantic type like that, and you gotta love when Johnny does these sorts of things. It's absolutely hilarious. So there we have it. Those were the 13 brand new Cobra Kai Season 5 photos. This season looks absolutely insane. And we're literally just looking at photos. And these photos definitely get me way more hyped for the season. I didn't even think that was possible because I was already so excited, but these photos just get me even more excited. And the fact that we're getting these photos now can only mean one thing. We're going to be getting a lot more content in the future, and especially that Season 5 trailer that we've all been waiting for. I cannot wait. It's going to be coming soon, and I am going to be covering it as soon as it drops right here on the Cobra Kai Kid YouTube channel, and you are not going to want to miss it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you are alerted anytime I make a season 5 video. I will be updating you guys on everything, all the announcements, all the trailers, all that is to come, because there is a lot to come. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It helps support the channel out a lot. And also share the channel with your fellow Cobras, Eagles, and Miyagi-Dos. I'll see you all next time on Cobra Kai Kid. And until then, remember, Cobra Kai never dies.